Hey, what's up, all? And welcome back to my latest episode of Cherry on Pop. This is episode 17, so without further ado, if you haven't done it yet and you enjoy this video, you like the series, whatnot, please hit that like and follow down below. The follow will let you know when I go with new videos, but if you want to get the notification, hit the little bell next to it. It will notify you desktop, mobile, however you want it, Just made me think of Tupac for some reason. How do you want it? How do you need it? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, Cherry on Pop. Big week this week. Let's just dive into it because I want to get through all this stuff. I don't want to spend too much time in it. First up, we have a lot of cool figures that are from a series that is just great. One of the greatest animated series of all time. And that's Batman, the animated series. First up for it, though, before we dive into the actual pops for it, they dropped this week a little mug. The mug, pretty badass. I wouldn't mind getting and taking it to work. Drink out of Batman's head. Sounds a little weird, but whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat. It is what it is. Then we have the pops. The pops are pretty sick. I like them. I might have to pick up a few. Of course, a few, here I'll show you in a second. First up, we have a classic character known as Clayface. And Clayface is mean looking. It looks to me like he should be a 6-inch pop. But whatever. It is what it is. Then another classic character, and that is Bane. Which most people would recognize Bane from The Dark Knight Returns, as I just hit the camera, and I apologize for that. But yeah, he was in The Dark Knight Returns. Awesome character. Well, not the portrayal of it in the movie, but he's been an awesome character throughout the movies, not movies, TV shows, all that other stuff, comics, everything. So then we move on to another character, which not as popular, but he was pretty sweet in the animated series, and I really liked him, and that was Phantasm. Phantasm was pretty sick. I enjoyed Phantasm. And then another classic character. I mean, you can't have Batman without her, and that's Catwoman. Catwoman. Always got to be a part of Batman, no matter what. That's how it's got to be. You have to have a Catwoman. If you've watched the most recent episode of Gotham, spoiler alert, you get to see Catwoman truly coming into what she's supposed to be. And then another great character, which is Scarecrow. Scarecrow just is a great mind, it just messes with your head with, make you trip balls in a sense, great. And then, of course, you can't have Batman, the animated series, without Batman. But this isn't the regular Batman. This is the Batman robot, which there is two versions. You've got the regular version, and then, of course, you have a chase variant, which 1 in 6. The regular version is just half the robot showing, with it kind of peeling back look for the skin. The other is the full-blown, which the chase variant's a full-blown robot head, which is sick. I would love to get both of those. Definitely get both of those. Chase is a little harder to find, but yes, I wouldn't mind coming across that. That would be sick. Then, of course, with Batman, we move on to another great movie, book, comic book, TV show series. Classic. And this is the next wave. Well, not really the next wave. Sorry, it's all exclusives. And what I mean by exclusives, this is exclusives San Diego Comic-Con. They are finally announcing them. The first wave of San Diego Comic-Con exclusives belong to Star Wars. And we get Star Wars from a couple of different movies. The first up, we have Bodhi from Star Wars Rogue One. Badass looking. I like Bodhi. I like his glasses, that he has, his goggles, I mean. Then we move on to a Combat Assault Tank Trooper, which is also from Star Wars Rogue One. Not a bad looking pop either. Not a big fan of it, but hey, these are all limited edition too. And what I forgot to say is, earlier, those Batman animated series coming in September. So these will, of course, be San Diego Comic-Con, end of July. If you're there you go. Lucky. Then we move into Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke, and it's a glow-in-the-dark 6-inch supersized pop. I wouldn't mind getting him. I definitely would not mind getting him. And then the final set is a 2-pack of Princess Leia and R2-D2. And Princess Leia, I don't know if she glows in the dark, but she is from when, you see, help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. She's the hologram from that, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that is sick. I like that. I would love getting the Snoke and the 2-pack. Those would be the two that I'd really want to get out of that set. And we have one more item from Star Wars, which, unfortunately, he comes from Walgreens. I like him a lot, though. I really, really wish I, could find him. But the chances of that happening, not happening. Not very likely. Coming out mid-July, and that is Supreme Leader, Clone Commander Cody Pop. And he's got his helmet on and all that. I think I have another Cody Pop, maybe? I don't remember. I think I have Cody already without the helmet on afterwards. But yes, this is from Cody, and it looks like they're pulling it from the Clone Wars itself when he was wearing his helmet and everything. Dude, awesome looking. I like him. I like him a lot. Clone Commander Cody. The next up, we have 2 specialty series ones, which, specialty series go to the smaller stores, smaller comic book stores, boutique shops, stuff like that. That's where you're going to find these. You always get a Pop and a Dorbs. Maybe they'll eventually show more down the road and more like rock candy, stuff like that, but who knows. First up is from one of my favorite shows of all time as a kid, and that was Masters of the Universe. I am He-Man. No, I'm kidding. This one we get Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is not the most well-known character, but I really like his Pop. If you stay tuned towards the end of the episode, I might have something that ties into that. So, somewhere. Man-at-Arms coming in September. And then the next one, the Dorbs, is Iron Man's Mark I armor. Pretty cool looking, actually. I like him. I definitely... I don't know about picking him up, but the Man-at-Arms, for sure, we'll definitely have to pick up. But yeah, Iron Man Mark I armor, you're most familiar with that from the movies, but it's also been in the comics, stuff like that. You've seen it in the... I think he had a cartoon that you saw him in it, too. I don't remember. Then we move on to Wave 2 of the Comic-Con exclusives, and these are from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Awesome movie. I haven't read the comics personally. I need to read the comics. So good. But they are 5 different Pops from here. And, of course, we start off with Scott Pilgrim. He's got a sword in his hand. Limited edition. Going to be exclusive to Comic-Con. Then there's Nega Scott, which will also be another limited edition. The first one was 2,000 pieces. This one just says Nega Scott is just... limited edition. Doesn't say how many pieces from what I'm seeing. Then we have Roxy Richter. Richter, I think, is how he said her name, but limited to 2,500 pieces. After that, we have a 500-piece limited edition Dorb set. Dorb set. And these are 3 different versions of Scott Pilgrim, which... okay. They're okay. They're kind of simple and plain to me, but only 500, very, very exclusive. And of course, we move on to a rock candy that they have, and that's Ramona Flowers. The amazing Ramona Flowers from the movie. I mean, she was great. Loved her in the movie. 1,250 piece run for that. That's it. So these are very, very, very limited. Who knows where you'll be able to find them. Other than, or if you'll be able to find them at all if you don't go to Comic-Con. So, please, if you know me, go pick, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Then we move on to another series, which this is nothing special about it, nothing, whatnot. They're just 3 Pops that are coming out later this year in August, and that is for One Punch Man. It's an animated and Japanese anime series. don't know anything about it, so I won't ruin it, and I don't want to tell you the wrong information. But there's 3 different characters coming out. There's Sodoma. I think I'm saying that right. Satima. Genos, which mechanical arms, I think, and Lord Boris. I don't know. It looked like a K to me. Lord Boros. I don't know. Not sure. But One Punch fans, there you go. And finally, we have Wave 3 of the exclusives from San Diego Comic-Con. And I believe one of these... Nope, never mind. I was wrong. They are all exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. I thought one was going to be released somewhere else. First up, we have Gwenpool with a selfie stick. So if you're a big fan of Gwenpool... and you want to see her taking a selfie. Doesn't say how many, but yes, Gwenpool with the selfie stick. Then there's a Gwenpool rock candy. Can't have Gwenpool that not rock candy. Of course, limited edition. Not sure how many, but yes. Then we move on to another character, which we haven't seen much in the movies, but pretty big in the comics, and that's She-Hulk. And this is a red She-Hulk. So, red hair, everything like that, pretty cool. And then we move on to another Marvel character of Captain America, and it looks like he's got a partial suit on. Oh, Bucky Cap. That's why. Not a partial suit, so it's Bucky and Captain America mixed together, so half and half. That's actually pretty sweet now that I look at it. Even more impressive than I thought. And I think he might be possibly coming to other stores. Not sure. And we finish up with Tony Stark from Spider-Man Homecoming. It's Tony Stark by himself, but he's holding the Iron Man helmet in his hand. Awesome. So, that'll do it for this week. Hopefully, let me know which ones you're most excited for, if you're going to be at Comic-Con, and which ones you're going to be picking up. I know with those, they do a lottery-type system. You can only get a certain amount, I think, of pops when you go through it. So they're very exclusive on a lot of this stuff. But as you know, as I like to finish it up, I finish with an unboxing. This week I have 2 unboxings, 2 real quick ones. I want to get through these real quick for you. It's taking a little bit longer on this, a lot more there to talk about. But first up, I have a mystery mini, which I haven't even taken it out of the packaging. And it's from Rick and Morty. I saw it at Target, and it's a Target exclusive one. Hopefully it's not damaged. As you can see, it says exclusive on the top, but the inside hopefully shouldn't be damaged. All theirs were a little weird on the boxes. This was the best looking one. Let's see which item we get. Ta-da! I'm just kidding. Okay. I want you to tell me who you think it is. But that's pretty cool. I like him. I like him a lot. This is 1/12? 1 of 12? I don't know. Non-exclusive, though. Definitely not exclusive. The 3 exclusives are Rick, Morty, and Meeseeks. Unfortunately. So, oh well. And then we've got a pop, which, like I said, stay tuned to the end because look what I found. Trapjaw, Masters of the Universe. As you know, there's more out there, but they are very hard to find. Extremely expensive if you do find them, unfortunately. But these go along with it. But yeah, Trapjaw. Oh, so cool looking. And that's it for this week. Hopefully you liked it all. If you did, please hit that like and follow down below. All the rest of social media. Facebook, doing a lot more streaming on there with video games, all kinds of good stuff there. Also, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. So please go check it out. As I like to always say, though, please don't forget to unleash your inner nerd. And I will see you next Cherry on Pop. Peace.